por favor. I'm, damn it.
We need a lighter?
Is there more lighters in that bag back behind your chair?
There. We got a package in the house.
I figured we'd
Cheap ones.
start off the live stream with a bang.
Oh, no. And I gotta stand somewhere else.
Hmm?
See. No.
There's not.
Oh. That's just knives.
That's knives. Oh, there's one.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's just knives.
All right. I'm here, everybody. I'm just trying to set up something. What's up, everybody? I'm going to start off the live stream tonight with a bang. I apologize for not being on last week. It just wasn't possible. It was raining and whatnot. We were at a throw in Berwyn, Pennsylvania called Broken Feather Palooza. It's an annual knife throw that happens in Berwyn, PA. We had to miss it last year because of transmission car problems, and we were very happy to go and attend this year. It was a really, really good time. Are the mics both working? Everybody hear us all right? Everybody see us all right?
I'm trying to log in.
Oh, you're not logged in?
It won't connect.
Huh?
On my iPad, give me a minute.
I didn't even check to see if I'm on the right fucking...
Yeah, it's just spinning.
Great.
Your live's on though.
Yeah.
All right.
Is the video look good? It's cloudy here.
Deb says looks good. Sounds
All
great.
right. All right. Thank you.
Wildman81P, before I forget, I need you to send an email to Brandon at fulltangclan@gmail.com. McElfish won that drawing, but he wants to hand it over to you for that $100 giveaway to Delta 2 Alpha.
Is he watching?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's why I...
Yeah, I don't think he was on the last time.
Yeah, that's why I said it. I didn't
Good.
see him on.
Yeah, we got a $100 gift card for you, dude.
Lou said, sound great. You can only look so good. Laugh out loud. Yeah. All right, Wildman, do not forget to send him an email so we can get you that code for the $100 off. Hey, Spencer.
I just want to give a shout out to the regularly occurring, viewers that always watch us. It means a lot to us. Thank you, and I apologize for not being on last week. We attended an annual knife throw called Broken Feather Palooza, hosted by Joe and Sue Dara in Berwyn, Pennsylvania. Had an amazing time. We showed up early. Wednesday evening, rained. Thursday, rained, poured. Damn near got trench foot. Worked all day helping set up the targets, all the canopies, paint all the lines, just making everything, good so everybody would have a good time. An amazing weekend, beautiful weather, Saturday and Sunday, absolutely amazing. I believe there were 70 knife throwers, 70 competitors. Had an amazing time. Saw a bunch of old friends, people I haven't seen in a while. Met a couple new people, that's always cool. I'm trying to think of the Army guy's name right now. He sent me a message.
Scott is the last name. Jonathan Scott.
Jonathan Scott, yes. He was very cool. He's a good knife thrower. He was super stoked on the sport. I was happy to help him. He had some, questions here and there. And yeah, man, I got some cool stuff to show you. I got some new tomahawks I want to show you. I got a couple new knives I want to show you.
Hold on. Someone real quick at the beginning says, Daily Throwing says, can you tell us about the Dangerfest no spin competition, like distances, etc., so I can practice?
I will. Let me blow up this lighter real quick. I will absolutely be happy to tell you. And I'll do a rundown. I'll make a rundown so everybody's familiar, because every tournament's slightly different. But I'll give it, yeah. Let me hit this lighter real quick. Let me use one of my new tomahawks here. So back before Christmas, I got a set of these leather hawk sheaths in the mail from Ziggy, the backyard thrower. These are really awesome. I've been waiting to get a tomahawk worthy of these cool sheaths. And I finally did. All these years, like, when I say I'm a knife thrower, that it kind of encompasses everything. I like to throw all of it. And tomahawks, axes, hatchets, they're all included. And I've never had a custom set of tomahawks. I have always just thrown cut down Norse hawks. They come 22 inches. You cut them down to, you cut them down to 15, play around with it, cut it down. 13, I believe, is the minimum for competition. But yeah, these are 14s right here. And the only thing I've ever done to my tomahawks is thin out the edge. I didn't even do it to these. These are stock, other than the handles being cut. But you thin out the edge a lot. You need it to slice into the target. Like, these are made for chopping. That's a good chopping edge. But other than that, I've never had custom set. So I am very happy to show you guys. These were made custom for me by Larry Mayer of Offset Knives. And they are just gorgeous. He blackened the handles for me. They're not completely black, but they're, it's got the little 45 there at the end there. So it's kind of like an indexing thing. And it also helps if it over rotates, it will not crack the handle as easy. And I believe these are cut down to 13 and a half. I haven't measured. I think that's what we decided on. But I threw it over here. But this is what 90% of all of us backyard knife and tomahawk throwers throw. This is turned into this. Look at that. It is absolutely beautiful. And why is this so good? It's light. I'm a snap thrower, and I like to be able to use my wrist to get the action that I want. These are pinned and pinned. So it's absolutely, they will not move. The biggest problem with any of the cold steel stuff that you get is it's really loosely put in there, and then there's this little tiny pin that they put in there. And if the pin was longer, it would help, but the pin is only about this big, and it ends up doing more damage than good. And of course, I understand the reasoning behind it. They would say so you can replace the handles easier. It's not often you need to replace the handle. And if it's broken, it's no big deal to get it out of there anyway. So anyway, cold steel, all of us been buying these and supporting cold steel for many, many years. And this is the result. It's just, it's awesome.
Somehow your girlfriend managed to crack 3 cold steel.
Yeah, somehow. Alicia broke 3 handles over the weekend. I've only broken
I didn't even hit any other axes.
1 or 2 in over a decade. Right. So I'm not sure how Alicia did that.
I didn't even hit any other axes. I don't know.
Let me get a throw real quick.
I'm really good at bouncing things, guys.
Okay. Yeah, these throw absolutely amazing. As a matter of fact, never threw them at all. Went into the competition this weekend, and I got first place in the tomahawk competition. I ended up getting second place in the knife, and Kev Fang got first place knife, second place hawk. So Joe made us do a...
well, because you tied, and so between the scores, you were tied overall.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So we ended up tying, so Joe made us do a throw off. And I have so many people sent me the video. I'm gonna have multiple angles to show you guys from. It's gonna take me a minute to edit it all together. But it's really, really cool. And I ended up beating Kevin just by a little bit with just one of my best throws I've ever done in a competition, for sure. I'm very proud of that win. And I don't usually I don't post about how I do online. I haven't done it in probably almost 5 years now. It's my own little personal reason. I don't know, I feel like a jerk somehow. I don't know why, but Kev Fangs, awesome thrower, really cool kid. 25, he's 20 years younger than me. He's, you know, he's awesome. It was really fun. But look forward to that video soon. My phone is completely full. I can't even record a video after this. It's completely full. I have to go through and like delete a bunch of stuff. All right, let's blow up this lighter real quick, and then I'll explain, dude, Steven, about the no spin comp.
And Demon J2000. Keep watching, my dear.
First try would have been cool, huh?
And then Dangerfest, and then I'll have him answer your questions.
Look at that thing. Isn't that sick? Ooh, just left. Oh, my candle's split in half. I might have put the lighter a little too high, but.
Oh! Every time. Every time.
That was a great fireball, dude. That was sick. Ooh, my handle's warm.
Still on fire. Real quick, Wild Man, you are correct. You did guess, and you're right, normally you would lose, but he is actually wants to give it to you to use. He's got knives, he wants to go ahead and give it to you so you can get them. So
yeah,
please use it.
The guy that won is one of my, better friends, like best friends. He's over here, all the time.
Yeah.
He would rather someone new be able to get it to use. And that's just another thing that's really cool about the knife throwing community. Everybody's very, very giving and considerate. But, okay, all right. So let me break down how the competition goes for Dangerfest. And this is very similar for all of them. Conventional rotation for knife and hawk, it's all similar. So all these pieces of tape that's on the ground here, the closest one being right here, this one right here, this is 2 meters, AKA 7 feet. 3 meters, AKA 10 feet. 13 meters, 13 feet, 4 meters. 16 feet, 5 meters. 6 meters, 20 feet. 7 meters, 23 feet. Give or take a little bit, but we go by meters because it's international. So the rest, it's knife throwing is a worldwide sport. So we all want to be on the same page, so we use meters. If you look it up, it's pretty close. But it's a 3-target system, just like it's set up here. The points go as so. You start, this is obviously mirrored, right? But you start left to right. You throw a knife here, then a knife here, then a knife here, every distance. So the points, I think this one's the brightest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So there's 15 total points possible per distance. The amateurs throw 2 meters through 6 meters. That is 5 distances. You do that 4 times. If you were to score a perfect score, it's 300 points, similar to bowling. No one's ever done a perfect score. In the axe throwing places, axe throwing world competitions, they do it all the time. What we do is much, much more difficult. We throw further, we throw more. But yeah, so no spin. It's basically that. 3 knives here, 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 And then pro goes from 3 meters to 7 meters. So you're taking away your easiest distance, and you're adding a much more difficult distance. And 7 meters is no joke. 6 meters is no joke either. It's 20 feet. And we all kind of consider anything past 20 feet is pretty expert in anything that you're throwing. So hopefully that answers your question, dude. And then also, don't forget, we got fast draw. Fast draw is the #1 thing that we put a big emphasis on Friday. Friday night is fast draw Friday, but we also do the no spin events on Friday as well. And then we have the instinctive course, which is sick. This instinctive course is kind of becoming the newest highlight of Dangerfest. It's going to be all random distances. You can throw any style you want. You can throw rotation, half spin, no spin, whatever you want. Then we also have speed knives. How many knives can you get off in 20 seconds? That's a cool one. We have silhouette throwing, where you have a silhouette of a person and you throw around them without hitting them. That's another event. We have long distance knife, long distance hawk, and then we have a trick shot competition as well. And I'm exempt from that because I usually judge it. Every year I have slightly different rules, and I'll announce that later. All of the information that you need is available on Facebook. Search Dangerfest 2025. All the info you're going to need is there. If you register now or before September 19th, you get $10 off. Our throw is one of the cheapest throws, maybe the cheapest throw you can go to in the United States. It's also the biggest. We do that so we can help people. We help people, travel. I have a scholarship program that we're doing this year for someone from Europe. This is going to be the first year that I'm nominating a female. I'm not gonna let you guys know exactly who that is yet, because I don't know if it's possible, but I have a pretty good idea. I think that she's gonna be able to come, so we'll see.
I'm also putting his email in the comments right now. So if you don't have Facebook and you want to know information in PayPal or Venmo,
any additional,
that, just send him an email.
Right. Any additional info that you want, hit me up on email, or here's my phone number. Just kidding.
I did have Demon J2000 hasn't been able to make your lives for a couple weeks, but he said that he's super excited, caught you live, and he has some more questions. He's been getting better at his no spin from watching you, but he needs advice on getting longer distances no spin to work. Such as,
I thought you were going to ask that.
He said, I currently throw at about 10 to 15 feet. So he's getting there.
So the easiest way to get better at throwing further is just take small steps back. Then eventually you're going to reach a spot where you're just like, man, my knives are just continuing to turn. There's overspin and underspin, mainly in conventional throwing, where the knife is spinning through the air. And you can tell how far you need to be from the target by your over and underspin. Well, it's actually very similar in no spin. And not many people talk about this, but overspin is your knife just over-rotating and smacking the target like this. Underspin is like this. Underspin is very, very good. If you can throw the knife through the air and it smacks your target straight like this, it leaves your hand like that, you're doing the technique very, very well, and you need to back off a little bit. So work on brushing your finger. Here in America, we do the push throw. Oh, man, I haven't thrown today. But you can experiment with different grips as well. Now, I always try to hold the knife the same way every single time, but an easy way of getting distance instantly is by choking down on the knife. Choking up is holding more of the knife, down is less. Obviously, you don't want to hold too much less, because you got to have a little bit of a grip with your other fingers, right? But and then remember to release early. I'm literally releasing here. I'm starting to release here, because we call it no spin. Technically, it's quarter spin. There are techniques, but that is true no spin. That is a whole different thing. I am not versed in that at all. I cannot even begin to tell you how to do that. If you want to learn how to do that, I would suggest you subscribe to Tactical Edge Dojo. My friend from China, TY, he is very, very versed in that, very good at explaining things. As a matter of fact, I think he had a tutorial recently on someone help me in the comments, the Tao, it's that white guy that does the Kung Fu sword stuff. Tao, someone help me here. But then, stick them here. You get a stick, back up a little bit. Let's say I stuck that. And then we'll back up. And then just do that until eventually you'll get back to the spot that you want to be. Oh, I've been trying to wear a different throwing shirt every week, and this shirt here is one that I am extremely proud of. I believe this is only like, I think I've only worn this 4 times ever.
Yeah.
This is a Broken Feather Palooza t-shirt, and there's only a few of us that have this, but it says Master Instructor. Joe is someone that is a mentor of mine. I've looked up him for many, many years, and it was an honor to get this shirt, and I only wear it when it's appropriate. Also, Lewis Prince Steel Knives hooked me up with this hat. Thanks, dude. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'm just trying to show off different companies and different people every week.
So Mighty 2024 said, is there a thing such as throwing knives underhand?
Oh, I'm glad you asked, buddy.
Now you know I was chuckling when I read it.
Oh, man. Yeah, underhand. So there's many different ways of doing it. You know, there's a whole myriad of, you know, things you can do. But yes, there's underhand no spin, underhand half spin. There's underhand rotational throwing. Let's just go up here and we'll start a little close today. So I'm throwing very small knives. Back in the day, we would tell you, do not buy knives this small. Do not. Because back in the day, all the knives that you bought that were this small were so thin and light and made out of stainless steel, they were actually dangerous because they become very sharp and they bounce so far. But today, made out of very good steel. This is stainless 440C steel, and it's 1/4 inch thick. But so what I'm getting at is smaller knives spin quick. So this is more of an instinctive knife. It's more for no spin and half spin. But I'm going to try to show you underhand 1 spin conventional, which I've never even thrown these that way. Okay, there. No, that's backwards. Anyway, all right.
Want different knives?
I've never even thrown these conventionally. Let's
say-
see if I can even throw it conventional 1 spin. Okay, it works. Okay, so underhand 1 rotation. This is my grip for all my underhand half spin and 1 spin stuff. I have a different no spin grip, but half spin, just like this, thumb right here, and you want to let it slide out of your hand. See how it's staying flat in the air? That's a good exercise to know that it's leaving your hand correctly. Half, you don't have to throw that hard, just like that. Very similar to bowling. Very easy on your arm, easier on your shoulder. It's my favorite way to throw instinctively. It's just the easiest for me. I don't know why, it just kind of came to me. Now the exact same grip, just flip it over, it's 1 rotation. Same exact thing. But it has to do another half turn, so you have to use a little bit of your thumb to get it to turn quicker, right? Oh. So I'm having to, a little closer, I think I'm gonna hit the camera. There we go. And then the closer I am, see, I'm having to snap my wrist. I don't extend myself. Then the further back I go, it's more like bowling. But underhand is my absolute favorite and probably best throw. The competition that I was at over the weekend, I won with like a 35-foot underhand, and it was the bee's knees. But let me demonstrate close, and I'll move further away, and you can kind of see the difference in my technique. It differs a lot up close. So I'm gonna start here at 2 meters, 7 feet, it's very close. So I cannot extend my arm because my arm is halfway to the target. So I gotta stop back here and get it to spin. A little further back, and then all the way. It's just like bowling. Underhand, and then it's the same thing. Yeah, here, I'll just demonstrate the other way. Walking forward. Whoops. Then underhand no spin. There's many different ways of doing that. My grip for that is very different than what I was just showing you. Everybody has a different, there's no one way to throw. You know, everybody's got their own little flavor. So here's my grip that I found out that works right. This is kind of like a hammer grip, where it's a handshake grip. Just slides out like that, and I hold it like this. Wrong.
I got it.
What? There we go. There it is. Oh, man. That is one of my newer throws. I have not even begun to get good at this yet. There's some videos I've made that make me look good, but it's difficult. There we go. Yeah. Not bad. Okay.
Ninja Gabriel 777 says, does underhanded give more range in your experience? I find it super slide able.
More range. Man. I wouldn't say that I could throw further. It just makes it easier for me. I don't know, it's just easier. Like, I can throw overhand and sidearm definitely overhand, much further underhand. But, and I mean, I can get a little ass on my underhand throws, but not like I can overhand, right? Let's try an overhand from about 7 meters. Overspun. Okay, so you see how much power I can get in that one? Underspun. So it's, you know, it's kind of like throwing a baseball. Damn it. Underhand, it's just a different, it's hard to get that power like you can overhand.
He said, it looks like it can rotate so slow underhand, so I guess that's what I mean.
Oh. Well, there's ways of doing it overhand to make it, here, it's turning the same amount. It's just the amount of drag you use. Here, I'll try to do this one slow. Oh, come on. There. There's a lot of variables. It's kind of hard to.
You're at 7 meters from there, right?
About 7 meters, which is 23 feet, yeah. Okay. Each one of these pieces of tape on the ground that you see is a different meter. A lot of people in my videos saying, well, you know exactly where to stand because there's pieces of tape there. Those pieces of tape don't mean shit. They're just minimums. These are for competition only. It doesn't matter. I can stand here or wherever. Okay, I learned a couple new things over the weekend, and I'm always very excited to learn new stuff with knife throwing because I've been doing it a long time, and it's been a while since I've had one of those, what I call aha moments, a breakthrough. And I'm very thankful to my friend, Ryan Mumaw. I'm sure a lot of you guys know who Ryan Mumaw is if you've been throwing for a while. Showed me a new technique. And then also Lewis Prince showed me a new technique, a different way of doing no reload. And I'll admit, I'm not a big fan of no reload just because a lot of people do it about this close. And it's just not impressive to me when people throw it close. There are a few people that can do it 10 feet plus. That's the ones that I'm stoked on. So, okay, first we'll start with what Mumaw showed me. And I wish I knew those. I know that. And I posted this video today, by the way. So if you want to go and reference that and get more information to see how the guy that showed me how to do it, I posted it today on the shorts. But, so, knives. This is a TE Dojo knife. Very, very awesome knife. But from the handle, it's not that great. This is meant for a wrap, for paracord, twine, whatever you want to use. But that bump and that bump right there is what you do not want on a throwing knife. So up close, you can throw it, you know, like here to here, just let it go like a screwdriver, like you're throwing a screwdriver into the ground. But those bumps really get in the way. So what Ryan showed me, and this might take me a second here. This is different. So you hold it like this, and you throw high and throw it down, and it makes it technically it's a half spin because the damn knife's backwards. But let's try real quick. It doesn't seem like it's gonna work when you hold it, because I'm holding it like this with pinch grip. I'm putting a couple fingers on the side just because it feels better. Okay, that one over-rotated, but you can't get a whole lot of velocity this way, I don't think. I mean, maybe you could. It's just a different, yeah. If you guys are familiar with Daniel from 411 Outdoors, he throws this way all the time. And he calls his grip a hammer grip, which I disagree with, but, you know, to each his own. And the only reason I disagree is because this is a hammer grip. That's how you grip a hammer, right there. And he's opening up his hand slightly. He's not doing it like I am, like this, but he's still got his hand anyway. See this? And the tip that Ryan gave me is kind of throw it down like this. Just something new, you know, it's cool. I like to throw all the ways, minus reverse grip. I suck at reverse grip. Maybe one day I'll dedicate some time, but I'm pretty good at most of the other ways of throwing, but reverse grip, I'm terrible. Ooh, I got no rotation. It's weird how I don't know. It's so weird how it turns out of your hand. But since we got that, let's go ahead and try some further ones, huh? Really, really like these knives. These are excellent for half spin. They're very aggressive. I like that. I like that.
Marcus, he cannot turn his hat around properly. That's my favorite way he wears it.
Woo!
Marcus Method said, "This is important information, but can you wear your hat properly, please?"
Well, he's referencing, I had a video go viral a while back, and some old man in the comments says, "That's not the way you wear a hat.
Oh.
You're disrespecting America," or something.
Oh. Well, it's my favorite way, so that old man can talk to me.
Again. Wow. It travels backwards 3/4 of the way, and at the last minute it goes boop. That's so weird. Anyway, shout out to Ryan Moomaw. He's an OG, one of my favorite throwers. He's so knowledgeable and a pioneer in the knife throwing, especially no spin. And actually, no reload. Anytime you see anyone do no reload, that's because of Ryan Moomaw. Regardless of who is doing it now, he's the one that invented it. And shout out to Jason Johnson. If you see anybody pitting a can ever, that came from Jason Johnson. He was the first person to do it. And since then, you know, I ran with it, and it's kind of taken off like wildfire. Okay, the next thing I learned is a no reload technique, which I've only known one. The only one I've really done is this. You stack your knives like this. It's been a while since I've done it. You let the top knife slide off, and then you throw the, I missed the bottom one. That was stupid. The easy one. This one's my favorite, and it sounds cool, right? Did you hear that noise? Like, here we go. All right, missed that one too. I like more traditional style, like griffins, stuff with no handles. It makes it a little easier. Here's my grip, just like that. Just hold it, barely holding the top one with your thumb. Come on! kind of, the bevels on this make it a little different.
EJ Grace 420 said, I've been seeing personal people hitting cans for over 30 years now.
He says what?
He's been seeing people hit cans for over 30 years.
No, he hasn't. You haven't? No, you haven't.
On a serious question, Fernando would like to know what your targets are made of.
Wood. I'm just kidding. Yes, it's wood. Any kind of soft wood is the best. You can throw into some hardwoods. It's just easier to throw into softwoods, and keep them watered. They last a lot longer. Okay, the next thing I wanted to show you guys is what Lewis Prince showed me at Prince Steel Knives when he was over here a few days ago. He followed us home from Dangerfest. That was really rad. And anytime you do any type of no reload, it helps to have thinner knives. So I'm looking for my 3/16 inch thick Danger Dashies. Okay, so I suppose you could do this with rotation, half spin, or no spin. Most of the time you see it, it's no spin. And so this is all new to me. I'm not good at this. We're learning together, okay? So this is the grip. You want to hold your knives down in your hand like this so they don't fly out of your hand. As a matter of fact, I almost killed Lewis the other day because I had the knife go flying out of my hand. And then you just hold your first knife like this. I have not done, I did not get good at this yet, so don't expect a whole lot. Damn, I'm not even sure if I have the grip right. Lewis, are you watching?
I haven't seen him on yet.
Oh, and then you kind of jockey the, all right.
So EJ Grace said, as a kid, he was around drunks and drunks with beer cans in the 80s and 90s, not professionally, just drunks having fun.
No. I'm not trying to, yes, people have always hit cans. I'm talking about tossing a can in the air, sticking it to a target. Yes, cans, bottles, all that stuff's been done, but with a throwing knife, that was mind-blowing. It changed the game. I'll toss it, stay tuned to the end of the video, I'll show you. I'm gonna toss a can in the air toward the target, and I'm going to pin it to the target with a knife. Promise. Okay, maybe I'm holding these wrong.
Blaine Whitney said, I'm 65. I started with a couple old True Bow. I love this shit. Thanks for the info from Utah.
You are welcome. True Bow rules.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, a friend of mine bought the company from Bobby Branton about 2 years ago. Usually when I show you guys stuff on my channel, I'm already pretty proficient in it. This is the first thing that we are learning together, and I apologize. I'm not even sure how to.
Jack's Topher said, that's a tough grip. I usually float my index finger on the linear edge of the knife.
Yeah, it's more of a trick throw to me. You know, there's trick shots and then there's trick throwing. Let me try with my smaller knives. I wish these were thinner.
We definitely had a lot of fun with Lewis stopping by.
Okay, those knives seem a lot more manageable, even though they're thicker. I'm not sure why. But wait until I get good at this. I'll be able to make some pretty rad videos, I think. You know, imagine, you know, multiple targets, tossing a can and pinning it or something like that. I think that'd be really rad. Not bad, not bad. I see a lot of potential with this. And this is the first time I haven't, you know, I was a hater. I was a hater before, I'll be honest.
Just like
and I think there's different ways of doing it.
I said, just like you were a hater of no spin.
Well, I wasn't a hater. I just stayed away from it for a minute. I was just very focused on becoming a good rotational thrower. That's how I learned. I learned the old school way, the mountain man style way. I learned from a book, Harry McAvoy's book, which was the original owner of True Bow.
How about?
And I was just stuck on that. And then once I learned that to a point where I thought I was good enough, then I branched out.
Oh.
Holy shit, $2, dude. Thank you, dude. Thank you. All right, let me get a good one then. I'll make that $2 worth it.
When you're done, I have a question for David Price.
Oh shit. Yeah. Working the second knife up into your throwing position. It's a whole thing. It's almost like sleight of hand. But again, here's my grip.
David, while he's doing that, do you know what
That's
knives
better.
they were from both?
You got to start
sides?
slow. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. And by the way, since you guys are, listening, I don't like to post about it online, but I did go undefeated in fast draw.
Yes, he did.
Again. Let me grab a drink.
All right. While you're grabbing a drink, David Price, he said, I was gifted a set of larger knives from Bullseye, but know nothing really about them. Do you by chance?
Bullseye blades? Yeah.
I did ask, but I don't know if he heard me, if he knew what kind they were. Oh, he just gave you another.
Oh, dude, you're cool. You're cool, man. Thank you so much. Yes, Bullseye blades are among the best knives that you can buy. In my opinion, print steel knives, top of the game. Bullseye blades is like that. I mean, they're that close, and they're both my friends, man. Cody's a great dude. They're the best you can get. Flying Steel used to be the best you can get. Patrick Brewster unfortunately doesn't make knives anymore. So in my opinion, those are the best. But Bullseye blades are great, man. If you tell me which model you have, I have several. I have spinners. I have the Nobu. I've got the Bullseye, which is an excellent name, by the way.
Titan Target?
Look at that right there. What's that?
Titan Target?
That's not Bullseye blades.
We just put Bullseye in quotations.
Well, Bullseye blades and Bullseye, it's two different things.
He did say Bullseye.
Bullseye's, I'm sorry, it is probably a cheaper Chinese. Did you get it off Amazon or is it a
Got it for a gift.
custom? Okay, so any throwing knife that you get to start the sport is great. I started off with cheap Chinese crap. I have hundreds of broken knives, hundreds of them. There's nothing wrong with that. Anything that gets you into the sport is great. Custom throwing knives are a little expensive, but they will last you a lifetime. They do not bend or break. And if they do, generally, the makers are very good at getting you replacements.
Hey, Manuel, you don't know much about him by watching a video, and I'm pretty sure his wife thinks he's pretty badass.
Someone talking shit?
Yeah. Said to me,
Oh, no.
I know.
It hurts my feelings, dude.
Probably wrong
Please
person
don't.
said it. He said this MF needs to grow up, ... If I can save his wife and show her what a real ninja is.
Ooh.
Hate to break it to
Bring
you,
it on,
but I don't
motherfucker.
think you got a chance, buddy, but you can try. Baby, did you look at your fast draw time at Broken Feather when you won? I didn't pay attention to the one when you won.
Not my winning time. As a matter of fact, my times were very slow.
Was asking.
My times were very, very slow.
We're a little tired.
No, I mean, everybody's were off. It was a brand new target system. Same guy that makes these. Humphrey Tan and Adam Shore, Modern Methods and Materials. They make good stuff, but this was like a new prototype. And for whatever reason, the LEDs were not that bright. It was a very bright day out, and it was very hard to see the lights go from yellow to green. As a matter of fact, it happened to me and Paul Macaron, who I went into the finals with. It went from yellow to green, and we didn't even see it.
Yeah.
So he's going to fix that and make the LEDs a lot brighter. It was very difficult to see. So my fastest time was 0.93. The fastest of the weekend was 0.92, which was done by Dom, and he was throwing straight from the sheath. I was doing old school, draw, and then throw. And then we were also doing thumb on the collarbone.
Holy cow.
Which adds a whole different
Letters 51
thing.
just donated you $50.
Holy shit, dude. What are you doing?
That is amazing.
Dude.
Thank you.
Why?
He hasn't even commented. I don't know. But Spencer,
Why did you donate $50, man?
say thank you.
Holy shit, man. That's crazy.
Wow.
Thank you very much. I mean, you don't need to do that, dude. That's
Amazing.
wild.
Spencer said, "Oh boy, I can't wait to humble you this September, my brother. You pushed me to work hard on my
Bring it
last
on!
draw. Love you, dude."
Yeah, man. Yeah.
He wants to, but the coolest thing, honestly, is I love watching a lot of times Brandon and Big Mac get in the finals of Fast
Oh,
Draw
he's
together.
always in the final. Always. Every
And
single time.
it is
Anytime that he's at a
amazing to
throw,
watch
we
those
always
two
compete. Always.
Head to head all the time.
And it's great. I am a competitor, and I like it when people push me. So if you can come to a competition and beat me, then good for you, dude, because I throw all the time. All the time. I've been doing this for, 13, 14 years now. And if you come and you beat me, then good for you, dude. You fucking deserve it.
Okay, so Letters 51 responded and said, "I know I don't, no problem. You got me into throwing knives and off of other bad shit. So just saying thank you."
That's
Mad props, buddy.
that is awesome, man.
And honestly, that's what we love to do.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah. Also, Jax Topher, he's an awesome, like him already. He said, he told Manuel, "Don't start. I know karate and I'll back full tang."
Dude, I come out here and do karate in the garage all the time.
Oh, so Manuel comes back with it says, "I'll have a knife throwing contest and the winner gets to take me home for the night."
100%, dude. Let's do it.
No.
Let's do it right now. Why not?
I know.
You think I'm going to lose?
No,
My girlfriend doesn't believe in me.
Yes,
you hear
I
that
do.
shit? Do you guys hear that?
that's not true. I'm their biggest fucking cheerleader, but when it comes to,
All right, let's just throw some no spin.
yeah.
How about we sword fight? Or knife? Yeah, let's do knife fight. Let's do that. That's what I'm best at.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he can take you, buddy, so.
We can pick,
Pretty sure.
one of these knives off the wall.
You just let us
here, all them. Or we could pick one of these, a katana.
Weapon
Or we could
X26
pick,
says,
some
"I've thrown
nunchucks
axes.
off the wall
What's
over
the
here.
difference with knives?"
You choose your weapon, buddy. What's that? Say it
I'm
again.
sorry. Weapon X26 says, "I've thrown axes. What's the difference with knives?"
Okay, so it's similar. It's just the axes, AKA hatchets and tomahawks. They're rated very differently. They're very handle heavy or head heavy, excuse me, and they're extremely easy. All those axe throwing bars and venues that you see popping up all over the United States, they're there for a reason. It's because you could take anybody off the street and teach them how to throw an axe or anything in 5 minutes. They're extremely easy. But it's all very similar. When you're doing conventional throwing with a knife, it goes as such.
Thank you so much, Fury Chew. Hi from Sweden, just wanted to do something nice and just gave you $20.
Hell yeah, dude.
You guys are amazing tonight.
What the-
We just do this.
Holy dude, come on, man.
That's amazing.
This is
Thank you.
This is crazy.
Thank you.
You guys are awesome. Yeah, I just want to help people get into the sport, man. It's done a lot for me, my mental health, my self-esteem.
Hey,
It's hard to explain, actually. Where's my other hawk? So thank you so much, man. That means a lot. I'm sorry if I'm not. Where did my other hawk go?
Manuel, you got 5 seconds to act appropriately or I'm going to kick you out. It's really that
Oh,
simple.
what's he saying? I want to see.
Oh, he's just being a jackass.
Oh, come on, buddy.
Well, first he's like, "This jackass can't throw better than me."
Manuel.
So,
He's probably mad because he's going to get deported.
come on. And then he said, "You all stop giving this jackass money, please."
It's okay. He can speak his mind.
He said, laugh out loud.
Okay, so rotational throwing, very similar. It's basically the same thing. It's just that these rotate differently, right? So the balance point is here. A knife is closer to the center. And by the way, the biggest myth in knife throwing is that throwing knives are balanced in the center or balanced for throwing. That's a myth. There's no such thing. It doesn't matter if it's tip heavy, handle heavy, center balance. You can throw it. It just takes a little bit different technique. Ooh, bullseye, bitch.
Hey, Wildman, what time Sunday, Eastern time, are you guys off that works for your friends?
What's that?
Wildman asked again, he's got 4 people that he works, 4 buddies that love your shorts but can't get off work in time to watch it. Central time to watch, and he said we're still doing it Sundays.
Or kind of random, but dude, if let's do it this Sunday. Let's just go ahead and commit. Let's do it Sunday.
Okay.
Let's do it Sunday at
Like 5-ish? Because we're going to work outside, maybe. Whenever. Oh, it's a holiday weekend.
how does Sunday at 5 o'clock sound? So 5 p.m. Eastern time. And what did I do with that tomahawk?
Okay, and Fury said, in
Oh, here it is.
response, he said, I actually never donate on YouTube Lives before. I just felt to try a little donate for fun, ×3. I do love helping people. We all friends here. Thank you so much. Really.
Dude, that's blows my mind. And by the way, I'm doing this for free. And thank you so much, man. I've been teaching for free for many, many years. You know, a lot of people charge for what I'm teaching you. And I learned on my own. I learned from watching people on YouTube and stuff like that and just going outside and trying it. And back in the day when I started, not a lot of people were willing to give away the information for free. And I understand that, and that's fine. But I'll do it for free. You know, even if you want to come here and learn, I'll do it for free. There might be a time that I may charge people, but I don't care right now. Okay, 1.5 spin. So to throw 1.5 spin, obviously you don't throw it from the blade like you do a knife. So 1 spin, 1.5. You just back up a little bit, then the hawk sticks upside down. Larry, if you're watching, dude, these are sick. These are everything that I wanted, dude. These are so good. Mwah. Yeah. Okay, so that's my normal distance with a heavy hawk, so I can move closer, which is great. That's exactly what you want to do, especially if you're throwing in your backyard. Who cares where you stand? But if you're throwing for competition, you want to be as close to the foul line as possible. But don't ever make that your ultimate goal if you're not sticking them. If you have to do something where you're using your wrist too much, stand where it's normal and just throw from there, because you don't get any points if the knife or tomahawk doesn't stick.
It is 6:54, baby. I know you probably want to start mowing. I didn't catch the time.
It's all right. I might just do it tomorrow. I don't know. Mom kind of needed some help.
It's coming out a little. It's going a little blurry.
Is it a little blurry? I apologize, guys. But
we got some strong winds going on.
Yeah, wind really affects Wi-Fi signal for some reason.
Okay.
It
Well,
doesn't.
Wildman, tell them 5 p.m. Eastern time on Sunday we will go live.
5. Yep. Sunday, 5.
Sunday at 5 Eastern time.
Okay. Since I have these brand new hawks, might as well do a trick shot with them. Oh, and the other thing. Okay, so everybody that's watching, I want to give a shout out to Jeff White. I want to give a shout out to Don Holtree. You know, everybody that keeps coming back and watching. I really, really appreciate it. We're starting to build a little community here. And the more you guys watch, the more it's going to benefit you, because we do giveaways. And I have something. I can't give this away because it's too expensive. But I'm going to figure out something. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but I have a fast draw timer. I have a fast draw timer for you guys. And, you know, it's a game changer to have a fast draw timer at your home. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with this yet. Still got to talk to Humphrey and Aaron, but we're going to get that out to you guys. And I'm just really thankful that that they gave that to me to give away to you guys. Or we'll figure, not a giveaway. It's too expensive. It's too rad. So we'll figure out something. Maybe a a raffle or something, that might be cool. A $20 raffle to get a chance to get a $300 fast draw timer that's professional as fuck. But yeah, let's do a trick shot.
Spencer said, I need it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Dude.
Hi, Danny.
You don't need it. You don't need it, dude. I got pretty damn good without having a chimer. But it helps. It helps to have data to write it down and strive for. I'm a big proponent of just drawing and throwing, getting that motion down. Then, when it's time to go fast draw, then you can move quick and do it. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. I cannot say that enough. All right, let me fill up a can. I'm not going to be using my can weight because it's a piece of steel. So I'm going to be using just pieces of shards of target, which works out very well. Sand is great, pebbles, but these are my brand new hawks and they're sharp. They're not shaved. It'll cut you, but thing that they allow in competition to be sharp, which is weird, right? No throwing knives can be sharp, but you can throw tomahawks that are sharp. It's an odd thing, but tomahawks generally do not ricochet nearly as bad as throwing knives.
Oh, Don is on. He said, Mr. Danger and Alicia, I love you both. Thanks for mentioning me.
Yeah, Don.
Every day, Don.
Yeah, dude. I appreciate you watching. He's always...
Yes. Also, so everybody knows, I have a list going. I keep track of all of our regulars that keep coming back, and those are the ones I would like to be in the fast draw.
We got your names down. We see you. We
have.
appreciate you. We recognize you, and it's my channel isn't all about me. It's about the community and growing the sport. That's what's the most important to me. Getting more people involved. This shit changed my life. Okay.
All right, let's do some trick
1.5.
shots.
Okay, so what is the date today? Is
Jeff.
next week the first Thursday?
No, because the 31st is like next Saturday.
Okay.
So it'll be the following Thursday.
So 2 Thursdays from now, every first Thursday of the month, we do a $100 giveaway to my sponsor, Delta to Alpha. Shout out to Ace of Delta to Alpha. Ace and D2A has done more for me than anybody else in the community. I love him. He doesn't have to do this. And we really appreciate him. And as a matter of fact, having said that, people keep saying that they want the 8.5 inches of danger. Not the one that I was throwing earlier. They want this one, right? That one right there in my hand, the 3/8 one, the fuller. Everybody always tells me that the website, they're always sold out. I have 6 of my own. I will sell them. Message me.
I'll put his email in right now.
Email me. I have 6 of them. That's it. After that, they're gone. I don't know if just message me. Okay. Anyway, first Thursday of every month, I do a trick shot at the end of the video, and we give away a $100 gift certificate to anything on D2A. But today, we're just doing a regular trick shot. At the end of the video, I always do a trick shot. We're going to try 1.5 spins with my brand new tomahawk.
Flow. I can't pronounce the last part of it, but it says it's my second time watching, pretty late in Germany. Greetings from Wolf to both of you. Awesome entertainment. It's Flow Flag. I can't pronounce it, but yes,
Did he say it's Wolf?
Yeah, it's Wolf.
Wolf, what's up, dude?
What's up, Wolf?
Miss you, buddy. You're a fucking real one.
Thank you, Fury.
It's always hard to identify everybody on YouTube because their names are always so different. All right, bad toss. I need to get my damn regular. Man, I'm really gonna try to get that done this weekend. My range that I usually throw on for trick shots is gone. I've been lazy. I've been busy.
We got time this weekend, maybe.
I'm gonna try.
Well, we got yard work we got to catch up on, but.
See, now if I was just throwing at that big backboard, it'd be a lot easier, but I'm trying to get it into the middle target.
It was pretty late in Germany.
Man, that sinks in there deep. This stick's so much different than a regular a stock Norse Hawk. It's thinned out, dude. This thing's badass.
Thank you very much, Tammy. Tammy Pierce said, congrats, pretty lady, on your first no spin stick at Broken Feather.
Was that a bullseye too? I couldn't remember.
one-
It was
that one
touching
was,
the
yeah.
paint, right? It was
Yeah.
actually a bullseye. So
Yeah.
that was really cool that Alicia, you know.
Hey, for
She-
those, I'm coming
no
out of my-
spin.
I'm trying to come out of my shell. And
No spin is very difficult, and I was just proud of Alicia for sticking to it. You know, it's tough. It's tough being up there in front of everybody and throwing your knives and they're not sticking. So, yeah, you did a good job. I was proud of you. No spin is the most difficult technique to learn, in my opinion. Rotational, I could teach that to somebody in a few minutes. So that was cool.
Thanks, Jeff. Jeff, you watched my meltdown in Texas I had with just roto, so I definitely stuck more in roto this time. Awesome.
Oh. You guys notice the angle? A lot of people do that. It's, you know, knives, they usually stick like this. Most of the time, hawks stick at a little angle. It's weird. I mean, if I stood here and just threw over the top, it still has a little bit of an angle to it. But everybody's got their own little style.
That's why you're one of my favorites, Jeff.
Jeff, comment?
Yeah, he said, because I told him, you know, he saw my mess in Texas.
Oh!
He said, I saw nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. Yo, so check this out. I surprised myself. I don't practice no spin for competitive reasons. It's just something that I have never really put a whole lot of time and effort into. I used to be a really serious competitive thrower. I would throw it daily. I would score myself. And no spin something I've never done. I ended up doing my best no spin score ever, a 208 at Broken Feather. The first place guy, he blew me away. He's a very good no spin thrower, Judah Myers. He got a 236. So the gap from first place to second place was gnarly, but I threw a 208, and I could have done better. I was just up there, I was just throwing, but I threw with my little knives. I threw with my little 8.5-inch baby knives. I was pretty stoked.
Spencer said 208 is legit. And then he
Yeah,
said
man,
Judah
'cause
killed it. Yeah.
The best I've ever done before that is 168, I believe, at Blade Aces a couple years ago.
All right, here we go, babe.
Oh, come on. I need my old target board back.
Yeah. Probably I'll work on it.
I can't believe how good these throw. I haven't thrown these.
Oh, Jeff's been
Three
teaching
spin
Noah
yet.
how to throw no spin.
What's up?
Jeff has been teaching Noah how to no spin.
Oh, good, dude, good. There's a learning curve there. And I would like to get more women learning no spin. It's difficult, and I'm trying to figure out a better way to teach them more of a push throw, like a large bow shuriken with a lot of handle
Like you were
tape or
showing your
something,
mom?
like what Taylor used to throw.
Okay. Just
But
that-
like what
yep.
Brian Moomaw throws. I think that's easier.
Isn't that how McElfish throws too?
Yes, very similar. Yes, yes. Oh my God, dude. Cam throws suck. No. The better you are at tossing the can, the easier it is. I suck at throwing the can. Onto the target anyway. The backboard's not that big of a deal. That's
Oh.
stupid.
Yeah. Oh, shit, yeah. It does make a difference.
I've got 2 more backboards coming too. So now that Broken Feather's over, I'll be promoting Dangerfest a lot more.
Yes. I was just
Trying to
thinking
get up to
about that.
150 throwers this year.
Yeah. I'm pretty excited.
Damn.
Hey, Proxy.
I'm excited for you all to see the t-shirts and stickers this year. They're
So everybody knows it's $70 if you pay ahead of time, $80 at the throw.
now see that I might have got that one. Had the target not been there. Yeah, last year's theme was G.I. Joe. This year's theme is the Terminator. The year before that was Clockwork Orange. The year before that was American Gothic. And yeah, I guess this will only be our 5th year for doing a theme, but.
Spencer, I'll keep you posted, but I'm kind of on a mission this year. Oh! There it is, to have it all done the weekend
one felt
before
good.
mostly.
So hopefully that one guy that was saying about the can stick is still watching, but there you go.
Thank you, everybody, for watching all the donations tonight.
Yo, look at this. Ooh. Look at that cut. Nailed it, man.
Nailed it.
And I just want to say, you know, thank you guys so much for the donations. You really don't have to do that. I mean, a couple dollars is cool, but like $50, that blows my mind.
That's amazing.
And
thank you.
we really appreciate it. Throw every day. Hit me up if you want some knives. fulltankclan@gmail. Hit me up if you want some information about Dangerfest. And we'll see you Sunday at 5 p.m.
And we would like to see as many of you as you can to Dangerfest. We have a lot of fun.
Everybody's
we hang
welcome.
Out.
Yep, it's not an invite. Anybody can come.
Yeah.
We got people from all over the world that come.
Completely open.
So every day. Peace.